popping, gang? We here back with another video. Hey man, listen. Y'all seen the thumbnail, y'all seen the title, and man, oh man, drunk driver realized he killed someone. Man, this is getting crazy. Y'all need to start drinking at home. All right? Stop going out and getting fucked up and thinking you're gonna drive back and you don't use your lane assist. You don't use your control driving, nothing. Just stay in the house. Man, let's go ahead and get to the video. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get it.
Why didn't you stop when you knew you hit something?
I'm panicked. I don't know. I should have.
This is Elizabeth Pizzonia, and she's just been caught driving away from the scene of a crash.
And I panicked. I was like, holy this is like an animal or deer.
Little does she know, this deer she's talking about was actually an innocent man.
It sounds like the accident actually occurred on the sidewalk. Do you remember jumping the curb for any particular reason?
Is that blood there?
She was involved in a hit and run accident. Actually killed somebody. So
Damn.
yeah.
Oh my god. Well, obviously I've been sitting here looking at my car, but I'm like, holy. And obviously I've.
Damn. You had a Mini Cooper? What you thought you was doing? Thought you was the speed demon? You thought you was on that movie Mini Cooper, huh? That what you thought. You thought you was on that movie and look at your shit now. No, Italian Job. That's the name of the movie. You was on Italian Job, but you didn't do a good job. I mean, look at your car.
Hey, yo.
The fuck? Damn, slow your ass down. The hell?
Hit someone.
It was 11:30 a.m. on January 7th, 2024, when a professional horse trainer, Elizabeth Pizzoni, was enjoying a Sunday brunch with her friends at a local bar in Ocala, Florida. 6 hours
I know
and
Ocala,
a few
Florida.
drinks later, Elizabeth and her two friends can be seen heading towards the bar's parking lot.
Wait a minute. They was there at 7 in the morning. They stayed there all day drinking? Bro, I'll be in the bathroom throwing up somewhere. Elizabeth. Damn, you could drink. What the hell?
As Elizabeth was the only one at the bar who ordered drinks, her friends offered her an Uber ride, but Elizabeth ignored them and decided to drive home herself, a decision that would change her life forever. She eventually reached the highway, and by that time, it was already completely dark. Just a few minutes into her drive, a deer suddenly jumped in front of her car. She panicked, and at the last second, swerved to avoid the deer. But in doing so, she lost control and steered onto the sidewalk, crashing straight into a cyclist.
Damn.
At around 6:35 p.m., the Ocala Police Department received a call about a man lying motionless on the sidewalk and urgently needing medical help.
She must hit this dude hard as fuck, boy. That deer would have fucked her car up, but he fucked her car up too. And she fucked him up. She put this man down. Literally. I know that shit hurt, boy. My brother got hit by a car. He lived, thank God, but he said it hurt. He flew all the way like across the street into the grass. He was hurting so bad, but he didn't break anything, which is crazy in itself. But my man got killed, dog. Damn. Y'all be careful when y'all bike riding at night, for sure. Be careful. Even in the daytime, man, people don't know how to drive, especially in Florida. Be careful.
Hey, did he witness it?
Brevard County, in a reference, can you advise a location in Ocala Park Estates for air?
The man was later identified as
Wow.
61-year-old
Oh, man.
Louis Oziel, a beloved local resident who was peacefully enjoying a bike ride home, completely unaware that tragedy was about to strike. Unfortunately, despite the medics arriving quickly, Louis's injuries were fatal, and he was pronounced dead at the scene.
Look at that. They were scooping. Yeah, because I have her going up on the sidewalk, and there's a bloody bottle cap up there. Is that blood there?
According to the witness who first
So you
called
hit that man, he flew over
911,
there?
the perpetrator was driving a red Mini Cooper when they struck Lewis. Sparks flew as the vehicle sped away from the scene without any attempt to stop. They immediately jumped into their patrol cars, notified all available units, and began searching for the suspect, even requesting air support.
Have them
Yes,
mark off
sir.
the scene. Nobody moves around.
I mean, she bodied somebody, so of course they're going to go and find out what's going on and why did she hit this man and run. Bro, this dude was riding his bike and then
Flawless victory.
see, you never really know how you're gonna go, man. Don't be scared of life. Go out there and enjoy your life because my man was 70 in his 70s and he didn't even die from old age. Shit is crazy. You make it all this time. You probably bike ride all the time just for somebody to be reckless and smack you. And a Mini Cooper it can hold some weight now. If y'all ever seen a Mini Cooper, it looks small, it look like a little Beetle, but them cars can get up. If you see an Italian Job, you'll see that them cars be drifting, whipping. Them cars is dangerous. You got to watch out. All right. Bam, man.
And if we can have Air One coming up to Ocala Park Estates, we track the vehicle. It's going to be up here someplace. And if they could assist with finding it. The car's up here someplace.
I'm shutting down everything westbound.
LT, I'm gonna block it off at 27. I'm gonna shut it down at 27. Nobody westbound.
Where the vehicle is on Northwest 61st Lane, Northwest 48th Avenue.
Traffic was quickly shut down, and locating the hit-and-run driver didn't take long. The red Mini Cooper clearly stood out due to the broken window, damaged headlights, and sparks flying from the car. The officers proceeded with caution, as they were about to confront the driver who had supposedly just taken an innocent man's life, unaware of how heartless the driver would turn out to be.
Morning. Get a deputy to go up there, please.
No, it is fine. I understand. I've never had an accident. I've had somebody hit me one time. I'm 44 years old.
Everyone, if one of these vehicles are out, what is
I'm
the
44 years old. I'm totally out of my mind because I've never had an accident.
This is your car. You're the
We're
only
getting
person in
switched
it.
back to our channel.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
Police identified the reckless driver as 44-year-old Elizabeth Pizonia. She appeared.
She said she was 44 years old twice. Boy, white people, when they get some white people, when they get around cops, boy, they snitch on everybody, boy. Yeah, I was with James. Yeah. Oh, you want to know his last name too? Bedford. I was with all of them. I know. I know exactly who you need to talk to. All right. They did it. I seen him do it. I seen him. I was there. I told him don't do it, and he did it anyway. I'm 44 years old, never been in an accident. I was in an accident one time, and they hit me, all right? They hit me. I never been in an accident ever. My driving record is squeaky clean, okay?
Nervous, fidgety, and incredibly confused. Elizabeth didn't know it yet, but her night was about to get much worse.
I just want you to walk me through, like, how the accident happened, stuff like that, and then so we're just gonna do a step by step where
Man,
you're
she
at
hit that
when
man hard.
the initial impact occurred,
Okay.
and then we're just gonna go from there. Okay. So
Okay.
I'm just gonna try to take notes because we got a little bit of ways from there to here. I just don't want to lose anything.
And I get it. And my panic was how I got
You're
here.
okay.
So I totally get that.
Where were you at when the accident occurred?
So I was leaving downtown. Okay, I was leaving
Okay.
District. I turned.
698, okay, put me on that 30 dash point.
I turned on 27. I don't know what this side road
When you
is.
say district, you're talking about the district bar?
Yeah,
downtown?
where Mellow Mushroom
Okay,
is and all
okay.
that downtown.
Yep.
Oh my God, a fucking deer jumped. That's what it felt like to me. It's like a deer jumped into my fucking car. And I panicked. I was like, holy shit, it was like an animal or deer. But I was like, no, Liz, it's not a deer. So as I'm rationalizing this, I'm like on autopilot to turn, right? I'm like, no, like something's wrong. So then I called my brother. totally should have stopped right then, like hit the brakes, but there were cars, there was all kinds of shit. So I was like, stop. Oh,
What?
Not exactly
What?
how my Sunday is supposed to go.
I got
Anyway, here I am. I totally
The
shit the
vehicle
bed
is on
for I don't know what other word there is.
Northwest.
Did you hear anything after the incident
No,
or during the incident?
besides my
Evidently, she did a U-turn right.
brain on fire. Like, Liz, what the? No,
Okay.
that's
So
it.
you didn't hear scraping, anything like that while you're driving?
No, oh well, yeah, I heard scraping. I was like, holy shit! Like that, I thought an animal, like the dog, a deer, like holy.
Wait a minute. When did a dog appear? A dog, a deer. Yeah, you shit the bed. What are you talking about, lady? And they had us run a gym studio. She's a gymnast. She helped with the gym. What gym? Was it a gymnastics? But what's the women called or the men called that actually do gymnastics? A gymnast. Yeah. So, what are you talking about, bruh? You already got me already confused. I feel drunk. Did I drink today? Huh. I don't know. I didn't drink anything. So, what the hell are you talking about? I don't understand nothing you saying.
No.
All right. You need to.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
What are you talking about? Some white people, man, if you hear their conversations, they sound just like GTA characters. Even black people conversations, man. Y'all be sounding like GTA characters in the streets. What the hell y'all talking about?
Holy shit!
The way Elizabeth tells her story is almost theatrical. She uses exaggerated gestures, her words are overly emotional, and she adds unnecessary details. This kind of behavior is common in someone trying to gain sympathy, and it might even be her way of trying to justify what she did. Elizabeth claimed she panicked when something suddenly struck her car, yet instead of stopping or calling 911, she just kept driving and dialed her brother. It was only after he urged her to pull over that she was finally stopped to wait for police. But instead of taking responsibility for the crash, Elizabeth will try to trick and manipulate the officers, worrying solely about herself, not the man whose life had just been lost.
Hey, I'm gonna let you know, man. Some women are compassionate, all right? But most don't give a fuck, all right? If it's not about them, fuck you. And she a middle-aged white woman, and she don't like she married.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
She's saying we don't care. We don't care about nothing that old man got going. He was old. Just let him go. That's what she thinking. That's wrong. You got to do some time in jail. I hope they give you some time. They probably gonna give your ass probation. Watch. Let's see what they give you. But let's see what happens. Let's see how you manipulate and flip this on the cops. Because the cops are smart. They want to manipulate. So with you trying to manipulate, you just going to sound stupid. Maybe spin your wheels. You know? I mean, you already spent your wheels. Your back is fucked. Whatever you hit back there, that curb you jump, you did a trash job. All right. And your dodging skills was trash. Cause when you drinking, your motor skills is not up to par. It may be subpar. Let's finish the video.
I was just sitting there. Kat and Tony, they owned Katya. They were friends of mine, and I had brunch at their restaurant.
Okay.
And then she hadn't eaten. She's pregnant, so we told her, "Hey, Kat, you need to come eat." So, like, we made her go eat at District. So we sat there. I had water. I mean, like, I don't have a bar tab from District. Okay. Kat and Tony went home, I assume, and then I left from there. So.
Okay.
For long?
All right. So we left District, and then the accident occurred in front of the Rural King right after the 7-Eleven.
7-Eleven, right.
Do you remember about how fast you were going right there?
Well, I'm grandma, so 40. I don't ever drive fast. Like I don't have speeding tickets. Like,
I
don't even
gotcha.
know why I'm having a turbo. 40, I don't know, whatever that is, 40 or 35, 45 maybe, whatever's
Somewhere
right
between
there.
You have a turbo, and you think he's going 35, 45? If he's going 35, 45, the deer impact probably wouldn't been so much. You've been able to dodge and keep moving. Probably dodge, stop, take a breather. Whew, that was a close one. All right, and then pick it back up. But he write down your claims, and you say you had water, but you was there since 7:30 a.m. So you probably had hella drinks, and you was the only one drinking from the bar. And then you tell people names. See, I told you white people be saying they be snitching on everything, man. Why you had to put me in the mix? Yeah, we was there, but how they know I was pregnant? See, she telling everything.
I'm done. Cut the show.
Cut the show.
I'm
man.
done.
I don't know what's going on.
Take me off.
They tripping.
35 and 45?
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
ever speed.
Several things stand out in Elizabeth's story. Firstly, she claims that she has no bill from the bar, but the alcohol smell coming from her car makes the officers doubt her statement. Secondly, her claim that she's a slow driver is disproven by the CCTV footage, which shows her going at least 50 miles per hour. But ultimately, even from a hit at 30 miles per hour, a pedestrian has a very high chance of being killed, especially if they're an elderly man with a pre-existing heart condition. What Elizabeth didn't realize yet is that police back at the crime scene were already piecing together what happened, and what they discovered on the scene would disprove every excuse she has.
Yeah, so right here, she goes up on the curve right here. Yeah, right about there. She jumps the curve right there. She goes.
Oh, so she
Where's
started riding the
glass?
curve.
That's fucking plastic. That looks like a kickstand. Yeah, I'd say cool. I'd say we're right on top of the point. Yeah, I think point of impact's gonna be somewhere right in here.
What police discovered at the crash site clearly contradicts Elizabeth's previous statements. The crash did not occur on the highway. Elizabeth jumped a curb, hit Lewis, and continued driving on the sidewalk for nearly 10 yards.
Damn.
The officers decided it was time to break the devastating news to Elizabeth, but not before asking one simple yet damning question.
It sounds like the accident actually occurred on the sidewalk. Do you remember jumping the curb for any particular reason?
No.
Is there something that jumped out in front of you tried to avoid, or something along those lines? You don't remember jumping the curb?
No, I don't remember jumping a curb. And obviously, I've hit someone. Stop, Liz. Okay, think now. Liz has to think.
Finally, reality hit
Oh man. Oh man. It's about to get real. Elizabeth, it's about to get real, all right? And don't worry about this license, son, whatever. But Liz, come on, man. Get your shit together. We need to put you in AA meetings. No drinking for you for the rest of the year.
Elizabeth. She had taken the life of an innocent man and driven off without a
And you
second
ran on the
thought.
curb.
Unlike her initial claim of possibly hitting a deer on the highway, Elizabeth insists she didn't swerve or jump the curb. However, skid marks found at the scene disprove her statement and confirm that a crash did in fact occur on the sidewalk, likely as a result of her attempting to avoid the deer. But the tragic part was that an innocent 61-year-old Louis Oziel was riding his bicycle on that very same sidewalk. As he was screaming in agony, all he could see was his attacker speeding away and refusing to look back.
This man tell a good story.
Elizabeth's attempts to portray herself as a careful and empathetic driver turned out to be completely futile. After learning that a man and not a deer was hit by her car, not once did Elizabeth ask about the innocent man's well-being. To make matters worse, Elizabeth will soon prove to be completely uncooperative and try to hide the real cause of the crash.
Are you Elizabeth?
I am, yes, sir.
Okay, I'm Sergeant Chris Smith of Ocala Police Department.
Yes, sir.
I need to ask you one question.
Absolutely.
Would you be willing to give a voluntary blood sample?
fun.
Obviously, this is a crash. Is involved in serious injury, so it's a question.
She gonna be like, no. The answer is,
Oh, hell no!
I had a water, but don't take my blood, please. Not the blood. Why do we have to go there and do the blood test? All right. Where's my lawyer? Where is my lawyer? All right. You said voluntarily, huh? What does that mean? Voluntary blood? I don't understand what voluntarily mean. I don't read. I don't know.
I don't know how to answer that. Like drugs or
Well,
I mean drugs,
drugs,
no problem.
alcohol, or anything like that.
I mean, I was
that's what
drinking
our
it
concern
earlier, like, but at brunch, but that was at like 12 o'clock. I don't know how long.
I thought you said you wasn't drinking. I thought you said you only had water. Now you were drinking?
Stop the cap.
You just capped like a motherfucker, young lady. Oh man, it's getting real. It's getting real. I thought you said you didn't. I thought you said you didn't drink. Oh man.
Like I don't know what the right answer. I don't know what the answer to that is. So no, I guess I don't know.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, it's a yes or no question. I'm asking you right now if you voluntarily be able to do that. If you want to say no right now, that's fine.
While Elizabeth refused to cooperate with police, one of the officers made a visit to the bar to find out just how much Elizabeth had to drink.
Oh. Hey. You went where? To the bar? I just had a water. I'm innocent. I never hurt anyone. I wouldn't even hurt a fly. You at the bar? Oh shit. Damn.
I am trying to find out any information about this lady.
Damn.
Yeah. I remember she was sitting at 21 with Tony.
She know she was consuming alcohol.
We had one shot for me. That was it. She didn't get anything else to drink for me.
Just one shot?
Just one shot.
We're all affected. It was an edge.
So we know at least one shot.
I mean, she seemed a little on edge, but nothing to like, nothing extreme, you know what I mean? Like, not to the point where, like, I can't serve you.
I mean, she was a little pushy whenever I was sitting there, so she looks like her stuff. Because I sat them and they were kind of upset that they had to sit on the first floor, and she was kind of about it.
If that something happened, she's the one.
Oh yeah.
One of them, yes. Oh, sorry. Nice to meet you.
No, she was involved in a hit and run accident. Actually killed somebody. So.
She?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Damn.
So it's pretty serious for her. So.
Oh my god.
But
Oh my goodness.
this young lady.
That's so heartbreaking. I have seen her. Yes.
According to the staff, Elizabeth had at least one drink at the bar, and her behavior seemed erratic and suspicious. This piece of information may be the difference between Elizabeth walking free and sitting behind bars. Back at the scene, Elizabeth was running out of excuses, and the police had no doubt that she was under the influence of alcohol at the time of the crash. After some more pressure and a damning statement from the bar staff, Elizabeth would finally crack and tell the truth. But instead of just admitting she'd been drinking, she reveals something far worse.
Uh-oh.
When's the last time you had something to drink today?
Probably. So I could look at my phone. I met Kat at 11:30 or so at Katya, and I had 3 mimosas.
A mimosa? Whoa, this more than the shot that you told. Oh shit. And you just keep talking. Oh man. White people, man.
I mean, that was.
Here's what I'm asking. I could smell it on your breath.
I had 2 Diet Cokes with her. I mean, I could.
Unless you had alcohol added to the Diet Cokes, there's no alcohol in Diet Cokes.
No. I understand that. I understand.
Are you taking any medication?
I take, I have a Adderall prescription and I take birth control pills.
When's the last time you took your Adderall?
I take it twice a day. I took it at probably 12 o'clock maybe.
Damn, so you took Adderall pills and you drinking on the Adderall pills? Oh, you was lit. Oh, because you know if you take pills and you drink, it just heightens the whatever you doing. But you had Adderall and you still couldn't drive? Your focus was that bad? Oh, man. You probably popped on while you was drinking, too. Pop one, and he was like, woo! And he popped the other one. And you see him on edge, so something going on in your life that you really don't want to talk about. Are you going to expose that, too? Okay, whatever. You going through it. You should just sit down for this, all right?
12 o'clock. So it's right about the time you're having your mimosa. Does it say on the label? Alcohol may may intensify the effect.
Yep.
Mixing alcohol with Adderall can be extremely dangerous. Adderall is a stimulant drug, increasing alertness and focus. Taken with alcohol, Adderall masks the sedating effects of alcohol. In other words, Adderall made Elizabeth feel more sober than she actually was. Despite denying to have her blood sample taken and later refusing a mandatory breath test, Elizabeth agrees to partake in sobriety tests as a last-ditch effort to prove her innocence.
Don't move your head, remember?
Don't move your head.
Don't move your head.
You drunk a hell.
Don't move your head.
You want to turn again? I'll turn circles. I don't.
Continue just like I showed you, man.
Okay.
Left.
P, Q, Y, X, Y, Z.
Close your eyes. Count backwards from 100.
That's when they arrest you. They always do that. They like count back from 100. 99, 98, 97. Click. What you doing, man? Let me finish my numbers. You be in the back. 3, 2, 1. I had to finish. Dog.
99, 98, 97, 96, 95.
Yep.
All right,
they always get your ass. Bruh, the cops are good as fuck, bruh. Every time they say close your eyes and count back from 100, just know the cover's coming out. They always do that. And then they book your ass.
Face under red. For driving on the influence of an alcoholic beverage or any substance set forth in Chapter 893. Under Florida law, you are required to submit to a love test to your breath for the purpose of determines alcohol content. You submit to a breath test?
In all 5 of the exercises, Elizabeth showed multiple indicators of being under the influence of alcohol. In fact, she was so intoxicated that she failed every single test. At 10:40 p.m., January 7th, 2024, Elizabeth was arrested and booked into the Marion County Jail.
Damn, Elizabeth, you've been going through life. Yeah, you looking stressed like a motherfucker, boy. Ooh. I wonder how you looked when you was younger.
She was charged with DUI manslaughter and leaving the scene of a crash. 2 days later, on January 9th, her bail was set to $100,000, while her case is still ongoing. If she's found guilty, she could face up to 15 years in prison and a fine of up to $10,000.
Man, you got bailed out at 100 racks, 10 racks or whatever, and your trial is still ongoing? Damn, bro, you got a long way to go. Hey, man, y'all stop driving drunk and taking pills, man. You could not feel it. You not Superman, and you ain't Spider-Man. You ain't Batman. You cannot do this on your own. You better stop. Who do you think you are? You think you invincible? Now, my boy Lewis thought he was invincible riding his bike, and he didn't make it. Just stay off the road at night, man. Just stay in the house, read you a nice book, get you some wine, and chill out. Because y'all tripping. All right? Y'all tripping. Keep looking good, feeling good, and smelling good. Stop driving at night. Gang.